Good evening, my friends. Welcome back to Saturday night. Welcome back to ROM Hack Races. It is really good to see you. Thanks for bringing the hype. Thanks for bringing the raids. And we're all going to have a really fun time. Probably, very likely. It is week 362 around these parts. And we've got a level from someone who has not made a level yet. A debut maker. They've got something really cool for us. And Anorakun has a level for us, Lantern Festival DX. So let's all put on our fancy clothes and go to the Lantern Festival. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you do not know what we're doing here, if it's your first time, this is ROM Hack Races, the aforementioned place where you are right now. And every Saturday night we have a never-before-seen Super Mario World Kaizo level made by some of the best, raced by some of the best, watched by the best. The racers do not know what they're in for. This is a sight-reading competition. They've just got to use their wits and skills to survive. Maybe they'll be consistent. Maybe they'll get a one-shot on a new obstacle. Maybe they'll have enough insight to figure out what the level wants from them in the first place. But they've just got to race to the end and, figure it out along the way. We got some difficulty rankings, though, to help them out a little bit. Our testers this week, Mason and Mithrillionaire, as well as BD, helping us test this week. We got some difficulty rankings, so they have a little bit of an idea what they're in for. Execution tonight, a 5 out of 10. Complexity tonight, a 4 out of 10. The racers also know that there are 2 checkpoints, and they have been forewarned that the level uses SA1, which tends to allow, might mean a little more sprites on the screen, a little more action, a little more things moving around. And that is all they know, and they will have to find out the rest along with all of us. We've got, of course, some friends helping us out as well here in the ROM Hack Races broadcasting booth that is really just a bunch of our rooms spread out all over the place. But through the magic of the internet, we all get to come together. We've got What's Up Dot. We love our trans comrades on the restream tonight, pressing the buttons, making everything look really good for you. We got Blue Ribbon High Life, Echo, Ravenna, and Spirits of Fen scouting, watching all of the racers. I almost forgot what their job was, but they're scouting. We've got 11 friends signed up, and the scouts are watching all of the racers to let us know who to rotate in on the broadcast. Hopefully we'll get to see everybody's clears. We've got, in order of alphabeticalness, tonight, Bunky. I'm sorry, wait, hold up. I skipped one. B2, DE81, Bunky D. Luffy, Double Doom, Ender of Games, Germdove, Ike, SMB, Jeans, SSB, Nessa Neko-Chen, Outback, Jack, Stewcat, and X Gamer coming out to race for y'all tonight. And we're all going to have some fun. We're here to cheer on our friends, so put their emotes up in chat if you have them. Go and follow, or even drop a sub if you want to, throw some extra hype in chat. And stick around. If you have questions or want to learn more, ask it in chat, or head on over to romhackraces.com. Jump on our Discord server if you want to hang out with the community off stream. And that's all. We're almost ready to go. That's all I have to say. Oh yeah, I'm Glitch. You probably knew that. Hi, that's me. I'm Glitch Cat. I'm waving my hand, but you can't see it because I'm by myself in my room right now. But I'll be bringing you the play-by-play. We got B2, X Gamer, Nessa, Neko-Chen, and Stewcat on screen right now to start. And we're counting it down. 3, 2, 1. Video games. It's time to roll. Week 362, Lantern Festival DX from Anorakun. This level is a silly remix of a Fireworks Festival 50XX from OHM. The explosive parabeetles are a bit janky. Alright, we'll see. Yo, whoa. Right off the bat, I love the big lantern thwomps. Oh my gosh. On the overworld even. Okay, I see. It is a Lantern Festival, and we are here at the festival. So we got lantern thwomps. We got these fun little, what are they jumping around? Got these fun little buddies jumping around, and we are gonna have to make some quick work here. Looks like thwomps will hurt you. White spikes, I don't know if they're instant kill or not. They are instant kill, B2, demonstrating that very succinctly. So no damage boosting on the white Mario Maker style spikes. We've got that mushroom at the start, and this being Kaizo, we probably need to use that. That is going to make things a little bit more tricky because as Big Mario, you are bigger and got to avoid things a little bit more deftly. Looks like Stewcat in the lower right-hand corner. Is that a checkpoint door? B2 in the upper left. So we got the little buddies jumping up and down. They look like those are thwimps. Maybe they're thwimps. Are they ninjas? I'm not sure, but they damage you. You can't jump on them. You can spin jump on them. I don't know what those little buddies were, what sprite they actually are, but they're just themselves. And yo, B2 in the upper left, but Stucat already made it to the door and got a checkpoint door from Stucat, 2 sections. So Stucat moving right along here, keeping that big power so that they can smash through the yellow turn blocks. It's guarding the gate, and looks like B2 as well making their way to the checkpoint door. Germdove coming in hot in the upper left-hand corner also on the second section. They're horizontally locked Thwimps. That makes sense. That makes sense. Thwimps really do like to move around though. Bunky D. Luffy joins us in the lower left-hand corner. Second section's going wild here, but we got a little bit more complexity here. We got these donut blocks, and of course, I love the lantern thwomps, man. These guys are great. I really like their design. They're very fun. So the yellow block with the little lines through them, those are not solid for sprites, but they are solid for Mario. So that lantern thwomp is going to be able to pass through, and Mario is going to be able to run right over top of it. Trying to figure out how to get this timing to work, but it looks like, yeah, Stucat, Bunky kind of figuring out they're going to use that donut block, make that donut block fall, and drop the lantern thwomp into the pit so that it just kind of hex off, gets out of the way there. And Bunky, yeah, moving through here a little bit. Bunky on maybe a read right now. Got to get under that one thwomp, and that's a breakable block. Nicely done. Good reads from Bunky, and to get a little bit of knowledge. Have some shells to avoid coming up. That Kicking Koopa analog sprite is going to kick the shell, what's that thing called? A shell into the breakable block, drop that other little Thwimp buddy down onto Mario. We don't want that. Oh, that's a nice little, is that a little dragon? Oh, that little Kicking Koopa is like a little dragon character. Oh, I love them. Oh man, I love all the friends in this level, man. These are good. Good little buddies. Stucat, look out. So get into some shells, but then you run right up that sloped area and get the shells in your face, and you know that tends to kill the plumber. So please don't hurt the plumber. Bunky maybe thought they could wait on that yellow shell, but yeah, not quite. Nice try. Stucat going for it in the lower right. Yeah, what do you do? I think I have an idea, but I'm gonna wait to see what these racers come up with for dealing with those 2 shells that are getting kicked right down that slope. Perhaps the shape of the ground there is a clue. But Stucat out kind of out ahead right now. There's B2 though, taking the lead. B2, now remember, we got these explosive Parabeetles, and B2, we can see it though. There it is, the checkpoint. So B2 taking a lead right now, and they have the most amount of knowledge. They have been to the Parabeetles. B2 looking for their 8th first place ROM hack race tonight, so we'll see what they can pull off here. They need that consistency right now, but B2 using the butt slide to get through those shells. And yeah, there it is. Yep, B2 understands how Parabeetles work. Parabeetles will drop down a little bit when you first land on them, and then they will start rising up in the air. So want to move that Parabeetle down so that it blows up nearby the blocks with the bomb on them. Presumably those blocks can be blown up by bombs. So it's got a bomb on it. Makes sense. Ike here, yeah, lower left-hand corner. Ike already at the checkpoint. So making moves here. Did I say 2 sections? Did I say there were 2 sections here? Looks like there's more than 2 sections. My bad. But Ike having no trouble with this, but yeah, Ike onto the 3rd section. So Ike now out in the lead. I love this Chuck with the fish head. This is great. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. And Ike, yeah, want to bounce on those Parabeetles. Oh, little teeny Parabeetles. I love them. Oh, geez. Okay. So, you know, big Parabeetles are big. Little tiny ones are really little tiny. And look out, Germdove in the upper. Oh no, Germdove. No, in the upper, oh no, corner of the screen. I love these little tiny ones. They rise up a little bit faster. But yeah, that's the trick with Parabeetles. Jump on them and they sink down just a little bit. And then if you stand on them, they will rise. So you got to figure out how to manipulate them to move in the area that you want them to be in. And if you want them to sink down repeatedly, you have to kind of repeatedly jump off of them. There's Germdove illustrating that very well. getting the checkpoint, and B2 in the upper left, not too far behind. But Ike, 1 or 2 jumps away here. And now this is going to be some one-shots needed from B2 or Germdove if they want to kind of pull ahead here. They've got to really get with the program of these Parabeetles, like, right now. Also, I want to say, man, I love the graphics in this in general. The background here, very cool. Kind of a cool strip, kind of starscape with some cool little lantern lights. Love this. Ike in the lower left, though. Yeah, they know what they want from the Parabeetle. Ike, perhaps one jump away, up and into the pipe. Oh, what's it gonna be, though, buddy? Watch out. Yeah, Ike, playing it safe. Oh, no. Nice try. Keep trying. Is this gonna maybe make a difference? Bunky coming in here in the lower right. Oh man, Ike, yo, getting trolled here by these very fast Parabeetles, but Scooch is in there down below for the win. Nicely done, Ike SMB, making their way downtown, walking fast. I feel like today's youth wouldn't even understand that joke. You know, it was a song. It was a popular song. Ike with the first tonight, 7:35 the time, and they're 16th. First place ROM hack race, but we have to round out the podium. We need all racers to win. We got to cheer everybody on here. We need more clears. So B2, Germdove, Nessa, Neko-chan coming in here in the lower left, Bunky in the lower right. Man, which Parabeetle is your favorite? Vote now in chat. Big Parabeetle, medium Parabeetle, or little tiny exploding one? My vote is obviously for the little exploding ones. I have never seen the tiny ones, and they are adorable. I love them. They're my friends. Man, yeah, can we have more levels with tiny Parabeetle? These guys are great. And then don't forget about blue moving Parabeetle also. They're here too, and they are helping. B2 up and in the pipe. B2 looking for it. Are they gonna get trolled? Yes. Oh, yo, B2 in 2 tries. Dang. B2 Parabeetling their way out of here. Nicely done. B2 grabbing their 6th. Second place on ROM hack races, 9:17 the time. And we got Jeans SSB coming in here in the upper left-hand corner. Jeans, Germdove, Nessa, Neko-chan, Bunky looking for 3rd on the podium, and it's gonna be Germdove. Man, geez, just as I'm shuffling windows around, Germdove coming in right behind. Very, very, very close. Germdove, they're 23rd, 3rd place. That's big numbers, man. Germdove with the 940. Just like less than 40 seconds off of 2nd place. Really tight stuff here tonight. X-Gamer coming in the upper right-hand corner. Jeans, Nessa, and Bunky working hard here. Again, if y'all have any questions or you want to learn a little bit more about mechanics or Kaizo, please feel free to ask. If you've spent a little bit of time with SMW, it's probably pretty obvious how this level is working, but let's enjoy the fun atmosphere, and let's all have fun at the Lantern Festival. Although really, like, is this a Lantern Festival for Mario? Because it kind of seems like it's more for the enemies, like it's their festival, and, you know, Mario is kind of crashing the party. That's the vibe that I'm getting. You know, it almost seems like they kind of don't want Mario here, and they're trying to stop him. Bunky, nothing can stop Bunky though. Look out, one shell jump up and into that vertical up pipe. Yeah, Bunky doing a couple of head bangs with the plumber. It's a good game if you can press buttons to make your character dance. Haha, Bunky, trying to be clever. I like all the ways that people try to avoid the fast Parabeetle troll at the end. Maybe it's just kind of like a club. Maybe Mario's not like a villain per se, but you know, it's like a club, a fraternity. And you know, Mario's just not a member, you know, so everyone's like, hey, get out of here, man. Like, you didn't, Maybe Mario didn't pay the cover charge, right? You know, for the festival. Like, oh man, you gotta support the touring bands. You know what I mean? Bunky though, wrapping it up in style. Oh, who's this friend? Oh, is there maybe a little bit of a bonus here? Ooh, maybe there is. Maybe there is a bonus. Nice. Nice. Yo, Anorakun with a really stylish level here. This has been fun to watch. We got more coming at you. Yo, Bunky, oh man, wrapping up, well, they've had more races than this, but wrapping up their 7th ROM hack race as their new name. GG. We got Jeans, we got X Gamer, we got Nessa, we got Stu Cats coming in. How's your Lantern Festival, chat? I love, who's your favorite enemy in this whole level? Because I really like the small Parabeetles, but I think my my favorite shout out is gonna go to those little Kickin' Koopa dragons. I like them. I like the little dragons. I think they fit really well. I think they're friends. I would like to be friends with one of them. Although Fishhead Chuck, also good. A good choice. Lantern Thwomp. And there are a lot of great, yeah, a lot of great friends. Samurai Fish Chuck is he's pretty cool. If I saw that thing running at me, I would leave. I would not continue to fight. I would get out. It's for real. But yeah, those little blue dragons that act like Kickin' Koopas, I do like them a lot. Oh, to be a tiny exploding Parabeetle on a midnight lantern fest. Oh, to be a little Parabeetle at the festival. Oh, that's what I'll be for Halloween. A small Parabeetle. And people will be like, what's your costume? I don't get it. I'll be like, I'm a Parabeetle, obviously. From Lantern Festival DX. Like, you don't watch ROM hack races? What? Oh. Yo, Stu Cat trying to get into that checkpoint. Parabeetle manipulation that's kind of tricky, and it's something that you don't see a ton of in SMW, so kind of working out how to do Parabeetle manipulation on the fly. Really say you just want to jump on them repeatedly, but getting those quick repeated jumps can be kind of tricky. And there's Stu Cat busting through. Yeah, just play Storks, totally. Just play Storks. Or play Mario 3. Play that one level on the Mario... So I know this is an obscure reference. It's a very obscure reference. Play Storks, or play that one level on the back of the Mario 3 box that has the Parabeetles in it, but doesn't actually exist in the game. Did you ever notice that? True story. Little fun gaming fact. There is a Parabeetle level depicted on the back of the Mario 3 box for NES that doesn't actually exist in the game. Hey, B2, GG, thank you for the raid. GGH, GLHF, GG, WTF. X Gamer making moves here on these tiny Parabeetles. We got Jeans in the upper left, trying to get in. Oh, trying to get into that checkpoint. Nessa, Neko-chan working on checkpoint number 2. And Stu Cat. Or, I'm sorry, is that checkpoint number 3? Yes, it is. My bad. Man, I gotta say, Lantern Festival seems like such a nice thing to happen right now. I would love to go to a Lantern Festival. That seems so serene and nice. A great fall time activity. What do you traditionally do at a Lantern Festival? I can't say I've ever been to one. You know, like, I would like to go to one, but then I wouldn't know what to do, and I would feel silly, like, you know, what do I do? I mean, obviously, maybe have some lanterns, that would be cool. Do you get like food? Do you like do a cool dance? Do you listen to music? Like what's the deal? How does a Lantern Fest actually work? Oh, put your tiniest emote in chat if you're a tiny Parabeetle supporter. Only from Brooklyn? You only kill plumbers from Brooklyn? Like, no, I'm a plumber from Manhattan. Like, alright, you're safe this time. What if you're an electrician from Brooklyn? Are you safe? It literally is plumbers. That's a very specific thing. You know, it makes me wonder, too, how many plumbers are specifically in Brooklyn? You know? You could look this up in, like, the phone book or something, you know? How many licensed plumbers specifically live and work in Brooklyn? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the phone book. That doesn't exist anymore. I remember one time we had to go down to the laundromat and play Pac-Man. It would cost a whole quarter. Back in those days, quarters had little pictures of frogs on them. Give me 5 frogs for $1, you'd say. Of course, folks were tougher back in those times. A phone book weighed 245 pounds. We lifted them up like it was nothing. Hey, find my slippers. The phone book. So, in ancient times, the phone book was this big giant book that they would give you for free, and in it had the phone numbers of everybody that you would want. Imagine if you could like print out Google and like have a book that was Google, and then you just pick up your phone and you type in the numbers and then you call them and you actually talk to them for real, and you're like, hello, I'd like to order a plumber or a pizza pie delivered by a plumber. Things weren't so skibbity back in my day, I'll tell you. Ex-gamer trying to do the jump up and the Parabeetles got him right there, I tell you. Boy, if this was the early 90s, those Parabeetles would be transparent plastic and you could see all the little electronics on the inside. Ex-gamer for the win. Gotta go take a nap. X-Gamer, nicely done. 27 completed ROM hack races. X-Gamer, man, very talented player. Let's go say hey to Outback Jack, coming in here in the upper left-hand or upper right-hand corner. I know my left from right. We didn't have Parabeetles because of the hole in the ozone layer. They all went out up into space. Ender of Games, Outback Jack in the top, Nessa Neko-chan, Stucat down below. Trying to get these Parabeetles working, man. They are tricky. They are tricky little beetles. But aren't they just like, I think they're so adorable. I just like their little round shells and their little flappy wings. I like how they flap their wings, but they don't actually like go anywhere. Like these ones are stationary. Yo, I'm glad I could help with that one. Yeah, back in my day, things were groovy. Sometimes they were mondo. They weren't very skibbity at all. Back in my day, we didn't have Fortnite. We just had Reaganomics. And one Ninja Turtles cartoon a week on Saturdays. We'd all gather around the television and watch that one Ninja Turtle cartoon. And if you missed it, you had to wait till next week to see another one. I don't understand 6, 7. I guess that means I'm not cool and I need my slippers and it's time to go to bed. I don't get that one. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't. Would you explain that for us? Because I don't understand it. Let's all learn some hip slang. It doesn't mean anything. Well, I mean, but what kind of nothing? Oh, Stu Cat looking for that pipe. Is a nonsensical expression used especially by teens and tweens that is connected to a rap song and also to a 6 foot 7 inch tall basketball player. Okay. Okay, sure. 6'7", dog. Sure, I'm down with the 6'7". Hey there, fellow kids. Do any cool skateboard moves lately? Stu Cat, though, looking to kickflip their way into the big giant gate at the end there. These parabeetles were made by, how to pronounce that name? Frystaff? A Brazilian hacker, which is inactive at the moment. You can find them in their file bin. Aw, I'm glad, because they're so little, they can fit right in the file bin. And Anorakun, thank you so much for making this very cool level for us tonight. Looks like we got a win from, who was that? Stu Cat. Yeah, Stu Cat, that's right. Stu Cat with the win, nicely done. We're down to the final 4. Jeez, that just means we need more folks to sign up, man. If you're having fun, if you want to try one of these races out for yourself, Ender of Games, you could be really rad like Ender of Games and go 6-7 all the way to the goal. Am I doing it right? Look, they 6-7. They 6-7. They did it. They 7'd. That really 7's my 6, it does. Oh! Ender, nicely done ending that game. And username checks out. Nicely done, G, Ender of Games. Yo, we're going by quickly here, so I want to remind everybody, if you were having fun, follow the racers. There are a lot of great folks streaming Kaizo in our community. Folks are coming out, trying their best out here, getting their names out there, and I think you should probably follow them. So, you know, if you got a little bit of spare time, got spare bucks, even drop a sub, find some new friends, make some new friends in our community, and then come back and drop a follow for us here on ROM Hack Races, because we do these races every 6-7 Saturday, where you can 6 all the 7s you want. Echo, I'm sorry. I will stop 6-7ing and go back to millennial humor. You know, Icon has cheeseburger. You know who's watching you? Ceiling Cat. You know, and also, I'd like to let you know that Trogdor was a man, but he was Dragon Man. Yo, Nessa, Neko-chan down here on the bottom, getting ready. Nicely done, Nessa, up there and in that pipe. Nessa, watch out for the, the big zoomy beetles. Stu Cat, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, yo, Nessa trying. Yeah, yo, let's give it up for Anorakun, making a really fun level for us tonight. I love the visuals. This was exceptionally fun to watch. So, I think, who do we got next week? I'm not sure who's on. I should always look this up ahead of time. I'm not sure who next week's maker is, but we're gonna have another one. And again, while we're hanging out, we're down to the final 2, but let's keep it going. Let's keep having some fun. In the meantime, I just want to say thanks again to What's Up Dot, we love our trans comrades, on the restream, Blue Ribbon, Echo, and Fen for testing, for scouting, Mithrillionaire, BD, and Mason for testing this week, and did I miss anybody? And Anorakun for making this level. We're always looking for volunteers. If you're having fun with this and you have a little bit of time on your Saturday night and you would like to be a part of what we're doing here, we could definitely use some person power. So please, if you'd like, volunteer. You can find on the Discord all the information you need, all the jeans you might want to wear. Oh, look out. Jeans. GG. There it is. Yo, nicely done. Jeans, SSB, wrapping it up. Yo, their 6th completed ROM hack race and some stellar times tonight. And yeah, well, sheesh. So yeah, we got them. We got them all through, and I think I told you all the things that I want to tell you. Please volunteer. Please follow the racers. Follow us here on ROM hack races, and tune in on Saturdays for another one, or jump on the Discord server if you want to hang out with the community off stream. We would love to have you. Whatever you need with Kaizo, if you want to learn how to play, make, race, whatever you want to learn about Kaizo, we got you on ROM hack races Discord. And as usually is tradition, we will go and raid the last racer, but go make some friends in the Kaizo community on Twitch and abroad. There are a lot of great people out there playing, and a lot of people who would really like to see some support, and it's cool to welcome new friends into Kaizo and give them the support. So, we'll let Dot, you may throw it over for a raid whenever you are ready, and I just personally would like to say thank you for hanging out tonight. Anorakun, again, thank you so much for the fun level. We're going to throw it over to Outback Jack to wrap it up, and we will be back next week. Until then, hey, don't forget, it's important that you know, you matter. Your thoughts matter, your heart matters, your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives, you matter to me as human beings, you matter to the internet's #1 longboy furret. And the people that matter to you in your lives, would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter, LGBTQIA+ lives matter, Indigenous lives matter, disabled, autistic, and plural lives matter. And you, keep your head up, keep working hard, and we'll see you around the Kaizo community. Come back next week. We'll have another race for you then. Until then, keep practicing, sign up so you can race with us next week, and we'll see you then. Thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. You take care. Have a fun, safe weekend, okay? Peace.